We're already moving quickly through the year, but man, I don't fucking know. You know the drill. I started the month off with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about the Star Wars universe, and I'm really only a recent fan of the franchise, probably watching all the movies late last year, but the original trilogy is the best trilogy, and Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie, don't at me. But I have to say, Fallen Order is a fantastic Star Wars experience. It's got everything I like. Cool ass planets, including Kashyyyk, set after episode 3, which is personally one of my favorite time settings. A great main character with a tragic backstory, likable personality, and actual character growth. A fine as fuck main villain, also with a tragic backstory. Great gameplay. I mean, it's a Souls-like, it's pretty simple. You get to climb the side of and control an AT-AT, and spoiler alert, you get to fight motherfucking Darth Vader at the end. I mean, Star Wars shit is cool as fuck, and this game really does it all. Plus, it's developed by Respawn, the people who made Titanfall, so just the cherry on top. Now, I've heard that Jedi Survivor, its sequel, takes everything from the first game and just refines everything and adds a bunch more content to gameplay, which I'm so excited to get to eventually. But honestly, I'm not sure what else I can say about this game other than glaze the shit out of it a bit more. Yeah, I understand I'm a Star Wars LARPer, only recently becoming attached to the franchise, but come on, I'm a man of tastes. And with Terraria's new 1.4.5 update, of course I had to get on for a new playthrough with my bud. Terraria, or Terraria, however you pronounce it. I mean, I've been calling it Terraria since I was 11, so I'll go with that, but it's a game with a lot going on. But when they decide to add another quote-unquote last update every couple of years, it is always an event. And this time they've surprisingly done a lot. The new dungeons look cool as hell, the new crafting is a lifesaver, morph mounts are pretty dope, and there's a whole lot more shit that I didn't even get to yet. But currently, our playthrough's on hold while my mate does whatever the fuck he does day to day, probably his 76th Elden Ring playthrough or something. But hopefully we get back to the grindstone. And of course, with Deep Rock Galactic Season 5, I also had to get back to that game, and yeah, I like the new season. I think it's definitely one of the better seasons and adds some of the coolest shit they've had in the game, but after 300 hours in the game now, it gets so repetitive. I hopped on to make a video on it on my main channel, but yeah, it's still pretty fun. I can't wait for Rogue Core though. And also this month, I've decided to branch out a bit more and try playing some new genres, which brought me to Disco Elysium. Like most of my Steam library, this one has been sitting away in the corner and staring at me every time I boot my PC up, but I've never properly found the time to start it up. The gameplay's weird. You play as a cop who's completely lost his memory after one depressed and drunken night, and now you get to choose what path he goes down. Is he a good cop, a terrible guy overall, or has he had a change of heart? It plays out almost like a novel with lots of reading, mostly dialogue oriented, and plenty of choose your own adventure type elements, which you know I like. But while I've only put a couple of hours into it before putting my playthrough on hold, I really am looking forward to picking it back up, whenever that'll be. And of course, I've still been on that BTD6 grind. Being at 50 hours by the end of January, now at the end of February, I'm almost at 100. And what have I been doing in that time? I've been grinding medals. I got the first 2 pages fully complete and unlocked every Tower's Paragon, but it's a fun game. And this month I've decided to get into Fallout, and so I had to start grinding Fallout Shelter, right? Come on. I used to play this game quite a bit when I was younger, mostly because it was one of the only free games on the Switch, but also it is a pretty fun idle game. Honestly, while I've always known and recognized Fallout as a franchise, I've never really given most of the main games a go. I tried to play New Vegas a couple of years ago, but stopped after a bit because I really didn't have the time. But don't worry, because our next game is New Vegas, baby. Which, I'm not going to talk about it here. Whoopsies. I'm working on a main channel video though, which shouldn't take too long to come out, and I'll talk about it more next month once I've played more of the game, but yeah, I really like it. Which means our last game this month is ULTRAKILL, specifically the new fraud levels, and holy fucking shit. I love ULTRAKILL, and I'm not a femboy, but I've racked up almost 40 hours exploring this game deep. I've not mastered the controls, I've only gotten pretty good at it, and I'm now realizing I'm rambling because I was tired as fuck when I wrote this script. Blech. But holy shit, these new levels were something else. The way they twist and turn and prey on your expectations is just brilliant. And yeah, they're called fraud, so it's meant to illusionate and play with your mind, but hot damn. There were so many times playing this where I thought, surely it can't get better than this. And it got better than that. It was a while since I last played the game, so it took a little bit to get back in the groove, but man, I so can't wait for this game to be complete. Hakita, you've done it again.